Hi guys, Palmer Car Audio and welcome back to the channel. Today we're hosting an M Power Car and Coffee morning. Before we go outside, there's already a load of cars that have turned up. Let me just quickly run you through what's in the workshop today. Behind me, we've got Raj's Macau Blue E30 M3 sitting on Airlift Performance 3H with Rotiform LHRs, 3-piece split rims. We've also got Raj's E46 M3 CSL. This is a super low mileage example. Again, Raj's E36 M3 Evo 6-speed manual individual. And then if we come over here, my F80 M3 just over here, Sakir Orange, again, Airlift Performance 3H. Now that is going up for sale in the next few weeks, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And last but not least, Z8. Now check this out. This particular car belongs to a really good friend and one of our suppliers, Imran from Evolve. For now, we've still got a few cars turning up in the car park, so let's go out and check them out. We're going to find a lot of M Power today. Henry, this is not called an M1, it's a 1M. 1M. Why did they do that?
It's very rare car.
Is it because of the motorway? Copyright. But yeah, Valencia Orange maybe, I think, this one. Lovely. I remember I had one of these a few years ago, quite a few years ago. Similar number plate as well. Mine was BM52 Tough, BM's too tough. Honestly, you think I'm joking? I did. Phoenix yellow. Lovely. Now this M5 looks mad. I'll tell you what, if you come round to the front, have a look through the grills. I think we might need to catch up with the owner on this one and find out what's inside. This is actually a comp, so this is slightly newer than mine. A few more BHP. The seats are different in it. And it comes with the competition wheels from factory, which are 20-inch already. It's always great to see how people come together, and like I mentioned before, there's more M Power here today than at the National Grid. Quick walk through the car park, load of CSLs here today. This was actually one of the most popular colours for the CSL. Personally, I prefer the black CSL. The black ones are a little bit rarer, but yeah, this was typically the colour that everyone went for on the E46 CSLs. Quite rightly, to be honest, looks great. Lovely E46 M3 behind us. Wow. Even E46 M3s now becoming, I wouldn't say sought after, but people are really starting to look after them now because they're getting a little bit older. People are kind of holding on to them, and again, the prices are creeping up on those slowly now. But listen, who knows what's going to happen in the coming months? Everything could crash. Now this looks like a serious bit of kit. We will find out from the owner whether it's just show or whether it's also go. All right, so we'll catch up with the owner on this one. Looks lovely. The grill, be honest with you, hated it when it first came out, but it's grown on me. Okay. And I think once you kind of, there are a couple of aftermarket firms now that do like carbon grills and stuff, which breaks it up a little bit. I personally don't have a problem with the grill anymore. guys, I'm here with Kai and he's joined us today in his V8 E92 M3. Now, judging by, well, you've got one bucket seat in there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, do you track it?
I don't really track it, but I just want that track inspired look on it. So that's the kind of look I'm chasing for.
I'll tell you what, it does look pretty good.
Thank you.
Have you done anything to it, to the engine, anything like that?
Yes,
or is it totally stock?
It's got us Evolve Stage 2 map with Evolve test pipe. It's got the GTS DCT software.
Oh wow.
Yeah, most of the work is done by Evolve.
So you've really refined the engine. And what kind of power are you putting out now?
It was running on the rolling roll, I think, about 430.
Now, one thing that did catch my eye were the wheels.
Oh yeah.
Now, if I'm not wrong, these are JDM wheels, right?
Yes, that's right.
How have you managed to get? Are they re-drilled? Are they?
No, a lot of people ask me the same question. Are they re-drill wheels? But I say no, they are 5x120. They are.
So they're BMW fitment JDM wheels.
Yes.
And what are they? Racing?
The NTO3 Racing Revolution, the RRs.
Okay.
These are, from what I've been told, they're pretty rare over here for the BMW fitments.
I don't. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering how has he managed to get them on it. So I was checking for PCD adapters. I was checking for any. I thought you might have replugged them and re-drilled them to 5120, but that's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Steering wheel. That is so cool.
Thank you. It's an M-Track steering wheel from Mental Performance.
Okay. Wow. You know what? This is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
You think you'll ever get it out on track?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, keep an eye out. If you're at a track, keep an eye out for Kai. You never know. You might see his E92 M3 out on track. You know what? E-Venturi intakes, I love them. They not only do they perform and do what they're supposed to do, they look absolutely brilliant as well. A majority of them all nicely finished off with the carbon piping. But yeah, this is lovely. Nice, man. How does it sound?
It's
the intake.
Yeah, incredible. When I first put it on there, I'm just so happy with it. I think now they do this piece in carbon as well. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
No, that's what I love about E-Venturi. They're always bringing out and adding to their catalogue of products. So yeah, wicked. Having said that, Imran is here today, and I think next up we're going to get Imran to talk about his. I know it's not an M car, but it's a Z8, so it's quite rather special. So yeah, let's go and catch up with Imran. I know it's not an M car, but in my eyes, it's a notch up. This is super rare and it's super cool. Imran.
Hi, Mum.
Thanks for coming down today,
no
mate.
worries.
How are we doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you.
Wow.
There's less than 99 in this country.
Really?
And whoever owns them, obviously do not bring them out, because before I bought this car, I'd probably seen only one in my whole life on the road in the UK. So whenever you take it somewhere now, everyone's like, oh wow, it's a Z8, I've never seen one.
Honestly, yeah, you don't see anything like it, and obviously with all the chrome bits on it, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. And you've actually changed the wheels on this, haven't you?
Yeah, so we have modified it slightly.
Okay.
Obviously most people buy a Z8 and because of what it is, they wouldn't touch it, but there's a few things visually that I didn't really like. The wheels are very poor on this from factory, they're 18-inch, and it's a very soft design.
Okay.
So even the designer himself, Henrik Fisk, said that he designed it with bigger wheels.
Okay.
And it didn't, for whatever reason, they've done it with 18s rather than 19s. And even the designer of the car himself said that Alpinas were the perfect wheel in 20-inch. So what I did was I was going to get the Alpinas. I had them in my basket.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why don't we, because I own a company called 660 which makes forged wheels. I'm like, why don't we make a two-piece version of this with some concave? So essentially I reworked the Alpina design to my specification. You
really need to look twice and then you realise they're actually not Alpinas.
Yes.
But to be honest with you, the way you've designed them, they look absolutely killer. They'd suit the car.
Yeah, and then we were able, because they're custom, we were able to get the offsets perfectly to what we wanted as well. So
Marvelous.
So my idea was like, it looks like an Alpina wheel, but I haven't copied it. I've just changed it up, made it a little bit modern, and made it two-piece and given it concave, because I hate wheels that aren't concave. I love a concave wheel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So yeah, the other thing we've done is a full Super Sprint exhaust system. So headers, sports cats, and the rear exhaust.
Brilliant.
So it sounds incredible. Then Evolve have done the ECU tune to match that.
Okay.
And then we have a set of custom Bilstein coilovers.
Oh,
on the
okay.
car.
So there's nothing available off the shelf for it?
Nothing really available off the shelf. So what happened was I was going to develop something with Bilstein UK.
Okay.
And the guys from Bilstein Italy said, look, we had a customer who came to us 20, 15 years ago, and we made him a bespoke kit, and we still have the drawings from it. So I didn't have to go through all that procedure. So the guys at Bilstein in Italy made the kit up for us, sent it over. So then we were able to get the car to sit how we wanted, because that's another thing I didn't like. It was quite high. But this way we've lowered the car and maintained and improved the handling on it.
Absolutely. Engine-wise, now this comes with a M5?
Yeah, so E39 M5 engine
Okay.
and gearbox, which is called the S62.
Okay.
So when we dynoed this car, it was making around 390 horsepower. And with the modifications we've done, it's now making 440, which is quite a big increase. But this car for me is not about the power. I did that for the sound, but this car is literally just put the hood down, cruise, listen to the V8.
I bet it's so enjoyable to drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just really cool.
Even Venturi intake on the M5?
Yeah, we're going to develop it. So the E39 one doesn't fit.
Okay.
But because it's our car, obviously we will make one for it.
Listen.
It has to be done.
Exactly, it's got to be done. Imran is leaving the car with us today because we are going to be doing an audio upgrade on it over the next few days. So we'll drop a separate video on the audio upgrade in this vehicle over the coming weeks. What are you expecting from the audio?
Well, so the audio in this car is terrible. It's so bad that when you're driving it, you just can't even hear it.
Can't hear it, yeah.
So essentially, a little bit more bass, better sound quality. That's what I want. I want to be able to hear some crisp sound, some nice bass with the hood down.
Okay, we'll make that happen. I've been doing some research. Apparently, changing the front speakers in this is a right ball ache.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it's an us problem, but don't worry. So yeah, keep an eye out for another video coming out on this Z8 on the audio upgrade in the coming weeks. Until then, Imran, thanks for coming down, mate.
Pleasure.
Always appreciate it. Busy. It was absolutely chucking it down, and we were all kind of gritting our teeth, wondering if it's going to be all right today. And yeah, perfect weather. It's not too cold, just enough for a nice warm coffee, and the sun's out. You couldn't ask for more, mate. You know what, this is incredible. I really love the colour on this. The best bit about it is the seats. These were the seats that I was talking about earlier on that are available in the G80 M3s, and they look beautiful. Love them. Obviously all the carbon backs. You've got the M colour stitched seat belts as well. This is proper. So by the looks of it, Raj has had it, he's added spacers to give it that stance, and obviously lowered it a little bit as well. That looks so cool.
Take care, bro.
I'll see you in a bit.
See you later,
Top man. That's going to be one to watch for. He reckons he's going to be pushing out around about 800 brake, going in for a stage 2, which will include a remap, new headers, and a new intake system. guys, we're here with Jason today in his amazing individual Mexico Blue F90 M5. And I particularly want to have a talk about what's been done under the hood, because it looks like an absolute powerhouse. Jason, thanks for coming down today, mate.
Thank you.
You come far today?
No, I'm only down the road, so it's
really?
a nice little journey. Yeah,
brilliant.
lovely.
How long have you had this?
So I've had it for about 2 years. Actually, the last year it's been on a bit of a journey. So I bought it, it was stock. Whole reason why I bought it is because I've got a little boy who loves blue cars, right? And actually I had a Mark 1 Escort years and years ago that was Olympic blue, so it's quite similar. So standard car when I bought it, you know, fully stock.
Yeah.
Started off with the wheels, so we put a set of Volstein Forge 21-inch wheels on it, just to help with the traction. The rods on these cars aren't the greatest, they're a bit chocolate, and as you push the torque and tune them, they get a bit risky running them. So only probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago I've picked it up. It's just had a Mr. Vanos, who's up in Darlington, he's done a forged rod drop-in package, and I've had the block sleeved as well, so it's super strong. It's got an Evolve Stage 2 Plus map, so it's running roughly about 850 to 900 with 1100 Newton meter torque. So as you can probably imagine, it's pretty breathtaking. Actually, it's pretty scary to put your foot down, you know, considering that third gear it flicks up the traction control light. So
well, we're going to have to go out in it at some point, mate. But yeah, so the giveaway earlier was I was just having a walk around the car, and I looked through there. I thought, oh, something looks like definitely been done to this.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, the Project Gamma is the main selling point of them is the sound, right? You know, I'm not entirely sure what the performance benefits are of them, but you know, they look good, they sound even better. The car's running methanol as well, so it's got a meth tank in the boot, which I can show you.
Close to 900 brake.
Yeah, close to 900, and 900 crazy. Reliable. That's the thing about these
reliable
engines.
900
reliable.
brake.
That's what I needed.
That is madness.
So yeah, it's got a stealth meth tank in there,
course,
that just sprays in to cool down the intake airs, which basically gives you winter draggy times in summer, essentially.
Yeah.
So, and the good thing with it, it's not meth dependent. So, you know, now I've got it fully switched off.
Okay.
You know, I'm not running it with it on, and then, you know, if I want to have a burn up the motorway or on Santa Pod day or anything like that, I can just switch it on. I've got a data lead that I plug to my car, boot mod 3, load it up, it's job done. I mean, the great thing with this car, I've got 2 kids, I've got a wife, and you know, there's plenty of room in the back for them. And then, you know, when I decide to want to give it a little bit, I can drop them off, take it for a burn, and then, you know, not come back and pick them up.
Brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Really cool looking car, super fast. Jason, thanks for coming down today.
Thanks
Hope
for your
to see you
time.
again next time.
No worries.
Mate.
Cheers.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot. That is cool. 900 brake.
I think you need one of these now.
This is going to, mate, I think this is going to up if I went in it. But, do you know what? There wasn't just one car that stood out today for me. There was a load of cars, and M cars are just something else. Thanks to everyone that came down today to the Empower meet. Really appreciate you guys taking out time and coming down. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so we can keep on bringing you the best content. I'm going to now go and get a coffee. I'm going to sign off, and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much.